Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Translucent Monday. Well, I have this drawing and this diorama or doll scene. Well, it's a lot of work to do all these butterflies, bumblebees, and ladybugs, and make them fly all around this. Well, a lot of work to do them all, but besides the flying thing, if I want them to fly, I would have to stop motion animate it and superimpose them onto the video. And with the grass, sorry about the brown color. At the moment, it will be colored green. I like using that brown for like wool for the grass and then coloring over the brown green because I like the grass effect this brown base gives after coloring it green. Here's my idea Sunday box, but that's for another video. We're doing Translucent Monday, so let's get back to it. Because I will be making these lampposts that are missing, and I'm going to try to make the Glinty Minty Sparkle mint green color in there, but keep the translucency because I don't want it to, don't want it to affect the translucency too much. Something to figure out. But anyways, let's start the video. Let's start with adding wire to all the lampposts. So I'm adding the wire to it, and now we're going to add some beads to it to create the lamppost. This thing here not only closes it, but also will be a safe area for all the wool that I'm going to do, because that affects translucency in a way. But I want some fun effects at the end of this, so this is where I'm going to apply the wool. I'm just grabbing the threads from the wool, unraveling it, so could get the Glinty tree leaves, because they're like these pieces of wool. Now we're going to add them in by tying them onto that hook. I'm going to tie a find the hook. Actually, I like to do multiple knots because I get paranoid about it getting undone. So that's why, and when I do a lot of knots, then it doesn't come off that easily, and I like to do them really tight so they aren't going to come off now. And it's too long, so going to cut a bit off and going to apply the ones that I've cut off with glue. Okay. Before I glue on the half of the wool I've cut off, I'm going to apply some glitter and beads under it, and the translucent bead will allow you to see it, because that's what I like doing in my translucent Monday videos. And let's now get these pieces on. I think we're going to add more wool to it because I don't think it's enough, because at the back of it I want to hide the beads, because on the drawing they aren't that visible. So I'm following the drawing, and I made this drawing on 23rd of February because drawing things help me think about my projects and doll houses. That's why I draw. Sometimes they help me with my projects, and it's a good way for me to think of ideas that potentially could be made into real dollhouse items. It's just so that's what it's looking like inside. I have to remember it's also a lamppost, so LED lights should work with this in terms that it has to allow LED light to get through it. And wow, it's windy. I hope my microphone is not picking it up. Anyways, let's test that out for theory. It works, and wow, love the color combination and glitter. The combination, it looks better in person because my camera likes to brighten up lights that I add to my translucent Mondays. It's just my on camera doing it. Okay, this has to dry before I can impose this on the scene. Time for another one. Insert hook. And wool. I will use the same one, the same mint green wool for that. So take wool and unravel it by pulling out the threads to get the glinty minty sparkle leaves that you want. That's how you do it. If you ever try my artwork. Okay, done, and now it's time for the hook. I just have to glue that to look right. And cut what I need to, and that's looking better. However, there's wool fibers on my hands pulling it out of the scene, but it's fine. Now let's get some glitter to the back of it, just like the other one. For some sparkles that are inside the lamppost. Like this. Okay, that's another thing to dry. The lampposts dried, and I finally colored the grass in the scene green, and it finally looks alive. Now we're going to add the lampposts. Now I have to look at my picture to know exactly where to add them in. The picture is showing them black. So I kind of want to do black and red stripes for the lamppost pole. So going to do black and red beads in a pattern because I think that would look more interesting, and make the sparkles inside actually intentional, like committed to the theme. So I'm doing black and red stripe, lamppost pole, something like this. I'm going to repeat this pattern until I reach. I think that's the height I want to do because I want it accurate to the drawing. So this is the area that we're focused on. So let's get this into the cardboard. So we're going to have to get a needle, a strong needle to pierce the cardboard for this. I think it's closer to the tree, the Glinty, Minty, purple tree. And in it goes. Now I have to push it here and close it. Lamppost number 1 done. And I'm using leftover wire to stabilize the tree. Installed, and that tree is more stable. Time to repeat the steps for all the other ones. And I have to keep in mind the picture that I was drawing because I want this scene to look as accurate as possible. But the pen was kind of fine, so that's why there isn't any red lines on the lampposts, but they are in the diorama. The diorama not fully accurate, but as accurate as possible because all of that life animal thing in the picture wouldn't fly that much like in person. Like some things that look good on paper aren't that functional in real life, you know. You can draw a flying butterfly, but if you make a dollhouse butterfly, it's not going to fly like the picture. So that's one example. All the lampposts are here, and now it's time to add the final detail. The lines to the light posts. On the beads, we're going to do that with a black marker. Just to finish this off because I want the lampposts to be quite accurate to the picture. The tree does not have a video, but I just made it for fun because I have thought about doing this tree, but without a video and just for fun. But the lampposts can still have a video. And besides, it is a lot of work to embed on all that life into these creatures and into the artwork. So If I wanted to add the life to it, I would just have to heavily edit and animate these butterflies, ladybugs, and bumblebees into it. So maybe someday, but not today. So that's the finished lampposts. So Chef Tax, what do you think of the lampposts? Please tell me in the comments. And bye, Chef Tax. See you in another video. Bye.